Hi everybody, it's Kim Wilson here with my Lunchtime Live for today. I have so much to show you today. I just don't know where even to start, but I have some pretty colors out here. These are my favorite in colors, and I have to tell you about a special sale that's next week, and that's our seasonal sale, and it's only 3 days, and it's going to be on all these colors, all of our ink pads, in fact, and also cardstock and some of the dies too. So I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. Oh, first I wanted to say happy birthday, David. He's turning 30, so I've got my 30 sign there, and it goes really nicely with my beautiful Eden's Garden bags that I made, doesn't it? Sending hugs, they say. So I'll tell you more about those too. Anyhow, I just got my Sparkle of the Season stamp set. Actually, the dies. They were back ordered for forever, but they're available right now. So I wanted to quickly show you the dies. There's 3 really pretty wreath dies, and then of course there's the stamp set also has a wreath. And it's great for several of the fall seasons. So we've got, in winter, we've got Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas here all included. And there's snowflakes too, so you could use this bundle all winter long. So I had fun cutting out some of the dies today, and I'll show you a couple cards. This is a simple stamping card just with a note card, and the grateful I thought would be perfect as a thank you card. You can make tons of these cards, just so simple. I took my blending brush, or is it here, my blending brush, and just put a little bit of ink for the background, and I used one of these in colors, Bumblebee, and just stamped a few of the leaves and the sentiment, and that's it. Perfect for a simple card. Okay, the next one I'm going to show you, I grabbed cinnamon cider for my color. I thought cinnamon cider and Bumblebee went together really nicely for a fall card. And now the Blackberry Beauty, is it? Yes, Blackberry Beauty designer paper is back in stock. That's this beautiful paper with all the foiling. It's been out of stock almost all season, but it is finally back for the moment, and it's got this beautiful foiled leaf design on it, but I'm actually going to turn it over, horrors, and use the other side because the dies for Sparkle of the Season are so intricate they don't really show up very well on that sparkly one, although it is very pretty. I'm going to flip it over and use it on this side. And I did have a little scrap here left of that one, so I'm just going to, I have to use that beautiful metallic design. What I'm going to do is put that over there on top, and then I'm going to add the grateful image here, and I stamped that on a vanilla scrap of paper, and I added a couple little leaves. The dies come with some additional leaves. There's some additional holly leaves here that go with the more Christmassy one, and so a lot of fun little, oh, there's also this little pumpkin here, so let me throw that little pumpkin there. So I'm going to glue that all together in a little bit, and that's going to be one of my cards. So there's my grateful card with a fall design. We set that aside, and I was pulling in some of these other things that I wanted to play with, and one of the wreaths has little stars all over, and I thought, oh, that would look perfectly with this new stars crossed. Oh, I can't remember the name of this die. It's really cute though. Star crossed, that's what it is, because it's got stars and crosses. So star crossed embossing folder. So, and again, I pulled in one of my favorite in colors, Misty Moonlight, for that, and then we'll add the wreath to that. And I have a little strip here because when I'm cutting for my classes, I'm always ending up with tons of these little strips. So I wanted to give you a tip, and that is to save those little strips. I have a little bin here that I throw all my little strips in because it is so easy to stamp a little sentiment and add that right to the front of your card using one of those little strips that you've already saved. And I've got my Misty Moonlight ink and my Merry Christmas stamp from Sparkle of the Season. And I also want to show you another tip that I like to do, and that is to make a banner. I'm going to cut that off a little bit, and then I like to just cut up a little ways right in the center, and then I can go from the corner to the center, from the corner to the center with my snips, and I've got a perfect banner. And we also have some punches that make really great banners too, and dies, of course. So this one is going to look like that, just very, very simple. I could also add, we have some star embellishments too. I could add that, but I like it just like it is there. And then on the inside, I stamped this, May the Sparkle of the Season warm your heart and home. And I stamped some of the star images. There's also snowflakes here, which would be great. So that's going to be that card. I'll just set that aside and glue it together later so you don't have to watch me doing the assembly. Okay, and one last card was this one. For the first one, I used the Blackberry Beauty designer paper, and then for this one, I thought, Eden's Garden, the new Ever Eden paper, which also has beautiful metallic accents, and this is only available while supplies last. That would look really pretty as well with the Sparkle of the Season bundle. So I grabbed I had a piece that was cut, let's see, that is about 3.5 inches, and it wasn't quite wide enough to fill the whole card front, but I had this piece already cut and I wanted to use it. And so there's a number of ways you can use smaller pieces. I could put it all the way to the left like that. I could put it all the way to the right like that, or I could put it right in the middle like that. So any of those ways, this would be a really cute card. I'll have to decide which way. What do you think? I was leaning towards putting it all the way to the left, but I will take your opinions as well. And again, this wreath had a couple of extra little leaves that you, when you're cutting out the wreaths, put those little extra bits right in the center as you're cutting, and then you can just get them in one swoop and get some extra little pieces for your embellishments. And there's also this little tiny die with circles, so you could cut them out of red and make holly berries, but I decided to be different and use the red rhinestones to make my holly berries. So those are a fun embellishment for Christmas time. So there's my third Christmas card with this bundle, and I'm really happy with it and glad I got it. I'm glad that it's useful for many different seasons of the year. So, and of course I love the designer papers all the time, loving those. All right, so there's my favorite in colors, and the reason I had these out was maybe you don't have these colors yet. So this seasonal sale next week would be a perfect time to add some ink pads to your collection. All of the Stampin' Up! Branded ink pads are going to be on sale, so maybe there's some of the new style pads that you don't have yet. It would be a great time to complete your collection. These are my favorite colors, but there's also some other great ones that you might not have yet. So let me grab my flyers here so I can just show you all the great stuff. Okay, the seasonal sale next week. Cardstock, ink pads. It says 20% off dies, and those are dies, all of the dies from the annual catalog. Not the holiday catalog, but just the annual catalog. But every single die set in there is going to be on sale. And there's some great standalone dies that I've used throughout the season. And unfortunately, I already have all of them, but that's the advantage for you. You can get those diorama dies or the border dies or some of those stitch shape dies, or there's all sorts of fun ones. There's one with little windows. So those are all going to be on sale just 16th through the 18th next week. And here's actually a list of everything on sale, so you can see it's quite a good sale. All those pages, both sides, so all that stuff next week. I don't think I've ever seen such a big sale, so can't wait for that. Today is the last day to sign up for Paper Pumpkin and get your gifts galore. kits. So today it always ends on the 10th, and today's the 10th of November. So get your subscription in or updated. If you want 2 kits, you can always up it to 2. And also, if you're a subscriber, you can get this half-price bundle of paper pumpkin kits. There's three kits from last spring, and this would be a good Christmas gift if you have somebody crafty in your family. It would make a nice gift. Okay, start with savings. That's all of November. The starter kit's on sale for just $75. Hardly ever gets to be a reduced price like that. So, and the good news is that if you sign up on the 16th through the 18th during the seasonal sale, you can put those sale items into your starter kit and even get a greater discount and double dip those 2 promotions. Always a fun thing. All right, card class is next Tuesday. So I have the PDFs ready to go if you want to purchase the kit, and it'll be in person and virtual. So you can message me to RSVP for that. I already told you about Eden's Garden, which is a special this season. The bundle will be in the new catalog, but the paper is while supplies last. And I have this 14-page PDF with all of these projects. Here's the bags that I showed you earlier, and includes some fun folds and some other easy layout cards. So that is for anybody that purchases anything from me from that collection, or I gave it also to all my team members. So all that great stuff for today. So I'll keep posting on my blog, Craft Doc, and also here on the page and in our Facebook group and Pinterest and Instagram and Google and all those fun things. So I'm having a great time playing with all these fun products and sharing with you, and hopefully it'll help make things a little cheerier this season to do some crafting. So happy crafting, everybody, and we'll talk to you on Friday. Bye.